Hello, today I am reading from the Young Lords Organization newspaper from January 1970, and the name of the article is A los Yankees Dale Duro. On October 11th, 1969, the Puerto Rican community of Chicago, under the leadership of the Young Lords Organization, manifested itself in a historic manner. Understanding the great problems of inadequate medical services, poverty, discrimination, and other problems that affect Puerto Rican people in this society, and the manner in which the U.S. continues exploiting our motherland, Boricuan, the Young Lords contacted all of its chapters across the nation. Soon, Puerto Ricans from New York and other cities arrived in Chicago for what would be the most extraordinary demonstration in honor of our father, Dr. Pedro Albizu Campos. For the first time in history of the Puerto Rican barrio in Chicago, thousands of Puerto Ricans marched in honor of Don Pedro and at the same time against the war in Vietnam. The march began in the People's Park. This park is an empty lot where rich people were thinking of building a private tennis club. The membership fee was going to be $1,000 a year. The Young Lords Organization, conscious of the fact that the poor Puerto Rican families had lived on this site and had been forced to move, and had conscious also of the need for our children to have a place to play, decided to take over this lot with the backing of about 250 poor families. From that day on, this empty lot has held the name the People's Park. The pigs decided that the people should not go with their march because, according to them, the permit given to the Young Lords only authorized a rally in People's Park and not a march in the streets. To this, the Young Lords answered, the streets belong to the people. It is the cars who need permission to be on the streets. So the cars will have to wait because the people are going to use the streets now. So this historic march began amid cries of, the streets belong to the people, free Puerto Rico now, long live Don Pedro. Meanwhile, a police force of more than 250 armed fascist pigs, aided by the Alcahuete Vende Patria, or an Anglo-sized Uncle Tom Puerto Rican, tried to persuade the people not to join the march. Faced with this situation, the people responded in anger with cries of "Viva Don Pedro! Que viva los Young Lords!" and "Shut up, Uncle Tom!" And the march grew larger and larger. When the Puerto Rican patriotic procession neared Division Street, the heart of the Puerto Rican barrio in Chicago, the fascist pigs began their retreat when faced with the angry masses of Puerto Rican people that had been watching the pigs from their windows and now began to pour into the streets and join the marchers. The procession culminated in a huge concentration in Humboldt Park, where various members of the Young Lords Organization spoke to the masses of the people. Some of the speakers were our brothers David Perez and Yoruba from the New York Lords, and Hilda Ignatin and Chacha Jimenez from National Headquarters in Chicago.